Hi. I decided to watch K-Pop Demon Hunters for the fourth time. And it could seem like I'm rushing things, but to be honest, I felt like I was in a rush to see K-Pop Demon Hunters again because I love the film so much. And I think that rewatching a film that I love several times is actually helpful for me to fully understand how I feel about it. Because there are plenty of films that I really liked on a first viewing, and I continue liking on repeat viewings, but there are some films that I liked less as time went on, but there are also films that I've loved more times upon rewatches. And instead of getting tired of K-pop Demon Hunters, I feel like my love for the film is actually growing upon rewatches. Uh, there are expressions and movements that the characters make that I look forward to seeing each time. There are songs that I look forward to hearing each time. But the emotionally captivating, profoundly beautiful story of Rumi is what really holds K-pop Demon Hunters together, in my opinion. I think it's the great journey she has that makes the film so wonderful, and I think that Rumi herself is continuing to be one of my favorite movie protagonists, and I think that it was important for me to rewatch the film more than once because it could have been easy for me to think that Ruby is amazing on a first viewing and put her very high on the characters list, and then I could end up forgetting about her or not having the biggest impact. And I could regret having her super high on a characters list. And I could feel confused about where to put her on a characters list because she's super new to me, and there are characters that I love on a characters list that I've known for several years. So I feel like I need to see Rumi several times to fully know how I feel about her. And after having watched K-pop Demon Hunters four times, I have no doubt that she is one of my favorite characters, and not just my favorite character from K-pop Demon Hunters, but one of my favorite characters in general. How high will she be on my characters list? I still don't know that. I think I need to ponder that, but I could see her getting a pretty good placement. Because I feel like she's the most emotionally moving, captivating, and profoundly interesting character I've seen in an animated film in years, and uh, I think that I just feel like I'm in a constant rush to see her journey again because it's so wonderful. And I've also been really enjoying the other characters too. I love Mira's personality. I feel like she is constantly a lot of fun while also being a very sympathetic, interesting character. It's always grown on me with each viewing. Jinu is a very tragic, interesting character. The villain has a cool, intimidating presence. Celine doesn't have that many scenes in the film, but I feel like she adds so much to the film. Is such an interesting, complicated character that feels like one of the main antagonists of the film, while also feeling very much like somebody that cares about Rumi, while also being not a good influence on her, and find that very interesting. Bobby continues being a lot of fun to watch. Um, Healer Han is barely in the film, but he is also very memorable and fun. I feel like K-pop Demon Hunters doesn't have any weak spots. Um, there are little things that I would like. I would like Celine to be in more scenes. Um, I wish that Gino's storyline ended a bit differently. I feel like I still feel those little complaints, little nitpicks upon rewatches, but they don't stop me from loving the film. I don't think there are any bad scenes in the film. I feel like the film feels like one really interesting scene after another, and of course there are some scenes that I like more than others, but I don't think there's a scene where it's like, oh, that scene, ugh. I feel like every scene really works, and I think it's such a profoundly wonderful, emotionally captivating film, and I feel like it's a film that's earned having such beautiful animation and amazing songs. Because there are a lot of films that have really good songs, but the film itself feels like kind of like okay, decent, but not fantastic. But K-pop Demon Hunters, I feel like has really earned the love and effort that was put into it, because I feel like it's a film that has so much to bring. And I feel like after a fourth viewing, K-pop Demon Hunters has really been cemented as my favorite film of the 2020s so far. Um, and it would take a lot to top it. I did think that the Christopher Reeve documentary would be hard to top, and I still think the Christopher Reeve documentary, I feel like it's the film that I'm most grateful got made because of the real life story and how much it's so profoundly beautiful, and has a lot of hope to it. I feel like it's the film that means the most of the decade from what I've seen, in my personal opinion. But on a personal level, as a film that I like to watch, have fun with, and have a really strong emotional journey, I really love K-pop Demon Hunters, and I think that it's an amazing film.